Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Mentos Plays Cloudberry Kingdom. I still really want to break 1,000,000 points. After my last recording, I did manage to break into the top 75. I got like 900 and some thousand, but I still really want to be able to break that 1,000,000 mark. So here we are back into Cloudberry Kingdom, seeing what we can pull off. Obviously the key is the less that we die early, the better our score will end up, because we won't be worrying about our multiplier until later stages when death is more likely. So my goal here isn't just to... Oh, you know what? We're going to just go ahead and restart right there, because that was horrible dying on level 2, or 3, whatever it was. Either way, that's not a good way to start out a run. This is my first run of the day, so I am a bit out of practice, but I am sure that I can handle it just fine once I get a couple runs here. This is a very hard level for level number 2. There are flame pillars and there are spike balls. That's just more than you would expect for such an early level. Eee. Okay, and over here. This is one of few games that makes me actually really want to score attack. I don't know what it is about the fact that I don't know what it is about the game. It's just the fact that it's procedurally generated or what. But this is really one of very few games where I've ever actually wanted to try to score attack as much as possible. So, oh. Okay, well I should probably restart after that, but we're just going to keep going so we don't just keep restarting early on every time. You can come back from there early on. I don't like to make them early on and have to come back from them, but you can come back from it. I'll just need to perform a little bit better at higher levels to make up for it. So, ooh, God. Okay, that was some pretty good platforming. I'll give myself that. Getting myself back up to the top of that ledge there. Laser levels are generally ones that you can just kind of run through for the most part. Occasionally you get blocked like that, but not too often. We're gonna jump back here. To jump, jump, jump. Want to collect all the coins. I feel like the music's louder than it should be, even though I have it set properly, so I'm not sure if it's actually coming out like extraordinarily loud right now or what. But I hope not. It sounds louder in my ear, even though I set the settings as I had them for my previous recordings, so I'm not sure why it's sounding louder to me. Maybe it's just because I haven't played in a couple days. I spent a large portion of yesterday playing Sky Nations, including kind of a crazy amount of confusion over how to get it to record well, because OBS apparently does not like recording that one. Not sure why. Once I got Camtasia downloaded, it recorded just fine. But OBS, which I've never had that problem with before, I actually had a lot of struggles with it. It's not the game's fault. The game runs perfectly fine. Like I mentioned, once it was in Camtasia, it was running perfectly fine even while recording. But I'm not sure what OBS's problem was. Either way, we are now playing Cloudberry Kingdom, not Sky Nations. So we will run through here. Meanwhile, the Paranautical Activity Kickstarter has started up and is doing very well out the gate. You know, I was kind of worried about it when they announced they were going to start it, because with the game already having released to an extent in its beta form, it is kind of one of those questions of, is this going to make money? Is there enough people who are interested in donating when they already have the game, or who don't have the game already? But I think it got over 4,000 in its first day, so that's really good, especially for something that people already had access to for a while. And I am really hoping that continues, because I would like to see Paranautical Activity be made into a really awesome game. It's already right up into that area. But yeah, it's good for Mike and Travis that they're doing so well so far. They're putting a lot of effort into this game. You know, there was a whole situation with Steam not letting them use Adult Swim as a publisher because it would be a loophole in green light apparently, and there's all that debacle going on, and it's made things a lot more stressful for them than it would have been the if like most games that got a publisher like Adult Swim Games, it was allowed to get on Steam. So, you know, it's a matter of it might work out for the best for them in the long run, even though it was stressful for a while. And I'm really hoping to see the Kickstarter get higher and higher stretch goals reached to the point where they're past the already stated stretch goals, just to see what those guys can do with the game, because it's already, as I mentioned, starting off as a very fun game. Oh god, that was really close. But yeah, you know, if you've watched my second, which is kind of my third, but also my second video on paranautical activity, the second one still hasn't gone up, even though it was recorded earlier, but it's kind of temporally it's the second episode, even though order of upload wise it's the third episode. You know, in that one, in the most recent one, with my reaction to the starfish item, a game has to be a certain amount of good to have a reaction like that when you find something exciting in it. You know, you aren't going to jump into a game that's not that great and be really excited when you have an extra life that you didn't know about. If it's not that great, you're just going to kind of be like, okay, I guess I can keep playing. So yeah, I think that speaks volumes in its own right about how much I enjoy the game. But anyway, we're playing Cloudberry Kingdom, and I have not talked about Cloudberry Kingdom very much at all. Just as I was about to say, after the early mistake, we've been doing really good. I make my first mistake since, what was it, level like 5? Maybe level 6? Ooh. But we're still doing pretty decently. Not as well as I would like to be doing at this point, but we're doing decently. We're at 419,000 just about. By the end of this level, we'll be over that. Probably over 420,000. Yep. And we're up to actually 430,000 on that level. That's actually better than I expected it to be. But yeah, obviously in order to get over 1 million, we're going to need to continue to perform well going forward, which is not exactly an easy ask. That was close. That was really, really close. I hate cloud levels because the coins can be hidden within the clouds and make it really hard to see them, and make it really easy to miss something even though you went through everything perfectly. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. Oh, I thought that spike would go down by the time I got over there. That's okay. We learned our lesson. There we go. Mission accomplished. This level is getting rather hectic already. Well, I guess it's not really already. We are kind of a little bit higher in levels than, you know, the early levels would be. We're up to level 41, which is nowhere near my record of levels. In my 900,000 plus run, I got to, I think, level 90 something. So, I mean, that's our target, assuming that we're playing as good as, you know, I should really just keep going when I die like that, because then you get the higher multiplier for the coins on that level, even though you don't have one going into the next level. FML. FML.com. Today I was playing Cloudberry Kingdom, and I jumped off a cliff and died and lost my 4 times multiplier that I was going to get when I beat the level anyway. FML. I remember that when that site was like a big thing, and I used to check it out all the time to see what people were saying. Mostly because, as horrible as it sounds, I found the stories hilarious, although I think that's what most of them were posted up there for, honestly. That was just unfair. It activated both spikes at the same time. I did not have any way to see that coming. Ooh. Damn it! This is not going to be the run to break 1 million. Okay, now we need to jump down here, wait till these spikes both go down, jump, jump, and that was real close. I almost just died there. Perfecto, perfecto. There's a lot going on in this level, and I just jumped right into something. I think that second death was much more depressing than the first one. Okay. Oh, there was one coming up from behind me. I didn't even notice that. Dude. Okay, this is a tricky level, actually. Just the timing has to be just right to make it work. And wait, go. You know what? We're going to use the bouncing ball. Okay, so that wants me to go before this one gets up here. Okay, I got it. It was pretty much just a matter of me not running through the level quick enough. Which is a common thing that is a requirement to really get through the harder levels like that, is to just run through them really quick. But sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. I think I just screwed myself. Yep. Now we need to catch those ones, bounce, get on Ghosty, get on Ghosty. That sounds really horrible. Yeah, let's get on Ghosty. Nobody ever named their kid Ghosty, or else that comment could come back and be really bad out of context. Anyway, we are going to, whoa, barely avoid that laser. Okay, now we need to go up here, and we're gonna ride this one up. Ooh, that was real close too. I am not playing as well as I would like to at this point. Oh, we're just gonna wait for the spike to go down. Grab that coin. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. Awesome. It worked out as perfectly as I could have asked it to. That was ridiculous. I didn't know that spike would reach up through the ground. Oh well, onward we go. I've already said I don't think this will be the run to break 1,000,000, so I guess I shouldn't complain too much when I'm proven right. I just realized I have the timestamp for OBS completely blocked off the screen. I shouldn't have done that. Give me one moment here. Whoop, that is the wrong window to be moving. Where is OBS? Thank you. You can come down here so I can see how long this video has been going at any given time. I don't want to make this a ridiculously long episode on accident. Okay, and nope. I'm not entirely sure how to get all the coins on this level. Because, how? How are you supposed to get all those? Because if I go... You know what? Let's just make sure we finish the level. Oh, that was stupid of me. Oh. Come on now. Oop. This level could be the bane of my existence. Oops. Oh, come on, I just did the same thing twice in a row. Oh. Oh, that was stupid. Over here. Sink down, get that one, jump up here. Okay, come on, go. Yes! This game definitely has its tense moments. Can't take that against it. Then again, I think any kind of procedurally generated platformer is bound to have those kind of moments, because really that's what games like this are made around. Oh god. Yeah. I think the difference is if I die on a level, then I should consider at least killing myself to get the multiplier for the next stage, but if I just lose my multiplier from missing a gem, yeah, if I'm gonna lose my multiplier because I missed a gem, it's a slightly different story, because obviously I can still get that back, and I can still get a multiplied score for that stage if I just missed a gem on that one. Oh my god, why am I failing this level so hard? This one isn't even hard. Okay, and then we come down here, we wait for this to go, we bounce up here, and then we go. Yeah, see? Look at how easy that was, guys. And yet, I failed so miserably at it. Ooh, man. That was getting crazy for a moment there. Oh god. Come on, come on. Yeah. Level 60. That's not bad. Oh. This is going decently well for my first run of the day. Oh. Oh, come on. I don't even know what happened there. I think my computer just made it so that my input didn't count right away. Oh, come on. This shouldn't be that hard of a level. I think I'm just rushing things too much because of this bug. Just need to wait and go. Okay. And then run. Run. That was real close. That was real close. Oh man. Run through the flames. Through the fire and flames. Remember when that song was on Guitar Hero and suddenly everyone wanted to play the Dragon Force song? When before that, like, very few people even knew who Dragon Force was. They're like, but dude, I want to play Dragon Force. And you're like, eh. See, I never got into really trying to, like, perfect those really hard levels of Guitar Hero. Oh. Not so much because it wasn't fun to do or because I can't see value in it or anything, just because I was always too lazy to spend enough time memorizing the note charts or muscle memorizing, I guess would be the better way to put it, since you don't actually have to memorize the actual notes. But, oh, come on. I never really played all that much of a score attack in that game, so when it got to, like, you know, the Dragon Force song or even to, like, the last normal song stages, like, what were there? The Devil Went Down to Georgia, or, The Devil Went Down to Georgia, or, what else was there? Freebird, or, I guess even though it was a bonus stage, which goes against what I'm saying right now, Jordan, I think it was called, by Buckethead. I never really got into playing all those on, like, hard difficulties. Like, I played through them on, probably medium, because I didn't even really try to go for those harder songs on hard. I just kind of went for, you know, hear the song, play it out, that kind of thing. I was very much the more casual type at Guitar Hero, Rock Band, all that stuff. As I mentioned, this is one of few games I've actually tried to score attack. Oh god. Oh god. No! I had it! This is probably my death. Honestly. Yep. 2 lives left. I don't think I'm going to do it. I don't think so. But I might. Oh my god! Every time! Now I'm out of sync, so that wasn't going to work very well. Last life. Yep. Yep. Let's do one more run. I know it's going to make the video go a little bit long, especially if I do better on this run, but I feel like we were getting a little bit stronger in terms of our play there at the end, despite the fail on that last level. So we might as well jump right back into another run. See if we can't make something good happen. Oop. And there we go. Also, I feel like this has become kind of an open forum for me to just say whatever on my mind, because really there's not much to say about what's going on in Cloudberry Kingdom. If you're not watching, there's really no reason for me to describe what's going on, because it would take way too much effort to be like, and there's like 50 flame pillars and a spike ball swinging at me and yada yada yada. It's easier to just talk about whatever random thing. So we did get an early death again, but I'm just going to keep going with it. We'll see what happens. I think I had a death at around that point in the run where I got the 900 plus thousand actually. So I guess it doesn't hurt too much to keep trying it. If we have too much more fails, then I might just quit and call the episode quits knowing that it won't succeed, but hopefully we'll start doing pretty good right here. Actually, no, you know what? On that run, I think I didn't die once until like level 26 or so. Now I think about it, because I was really proud of that fact. I wish I had recorded that run. That was a good run to watch. Anyway, we're starting to get our stuff together here. We need to bounce back on this guy to get that coin. Good. Bounce on this one. Bounce, bounce. There we go. We're up to a 7 times multiplier, one short of the max for this point in the game. I do like the fact that the max multiplier goes up as it goes, just because it makes it so that you have a little bit easier time of, when you get to the harder levels, you aren't doing them for as low of a reward if you mess up as you would be doing an easier level for. And obviously if there is a max number of levels in this escalation mode, then there is a perfect score, which I believe is what, if you followed the Infinity Cup, there was one point when someone put up a like 4 million and some score. I believe that was actually a perfect score that got taken back, whether it was because of some glitch or something else, I'm not sure. The guy who put it up there managed to win anyway with over 2 million, but to get a perfect score is a little bit crazy. But yeah, so if you're wondering what happened with that, I think it was reviewed because it was a perfect score, and they figured that a perfect score was nearly impossible to obtain. So they looked in to make sure if it was a glitch or something, and decided to retract the score. But as mentioned, he went on to win with a score well above anyone else anyway. So it's kind of irrelevant. Even if it had counted, it would have been the same outcome as it ended up being anyway. And we will go over here. Unlike I saw an article about people getting up in arms about Jeopardy, a kid was on there. It was like a junior high type show. And a kid was on there, misspelled emancipation in Emancipation Proclamation. The score wasn't, answer wasn't counted because it was spelled incorrectly, which makes it an incorrect answer, as Jeopardy has always worked and as a show based around intelligence should work, where if you get the answer wrong because you misspelled it, it's still a wrong answer, even if you had the right idea. But yeah, so people were up in arms about it and saying that he lost money and everything. And the only thing I can think of is you're making this kid feel like even if he gets something wrong, he should get it right, when in reality, A, that's not how reality works, and B, he finished second place, and the guy in first, I think he had like 9,600, they said, when he went to Final Jeopardy and got the wrong answer, and the person in front of him had like 66,000. So there was literally no way, even if he bet everything that he had, and the other kid bet, a reasonable amount for being so far in the lead. There was really no way for him to have any chance whatsoever of coming in first. And the prize he got for coming in second was the same as if he hadn't wagered that money and lost it. So they're pretty much teaching this kid to complain that a technically incorrect answer was not accepted on the virtue of you weren't affected in any way. You weren't cheated out of anything. You got the same thing you would have gotten if it was correct. It's by the rules of the contest as it has always been. And they're trying to tell the kid that, this is, not fair to you, and you should have got the answer right, and yada yada. And all I can think about when I read stories about that is how damaging that is to that kid's future. We live in a country right now where we seem to treat everything as not the person involved's fault. If a kid gets a bad grade in school, it's the teacher's fault. If the kid gets an answer wrong on Jeopardy, it's the fault of the judge, Alex Trebek, and the judges. If, a kid loses in a race, it's because, uh, it's not because he didn't try hard enough or he didn't train enough. It's because things were stacked against him. We have this motivation to keep kids safe from feeling let down or feeling like they have failed because because people say that it makes them stronger and it's easier for them to cope, but that's not the case. If you never feel like you fail, you never have the chance to learn what you need to do to succeed. If you're a great example is the Pinewood Derby. No matter who you are, if you compete, you get a little trophy for competing. It's essentially teaching the kids that, well, you competed and you didn't win, but you get a prize anyway because you were a competitor. And that's not really the way the real world works. If you compete and you don't win, you aren't going to get the same thing as, someone who did better, or you aren't really even going to get a prize for not doing what you're supposed to. Maybe it's just my personal opinion, but I really feel that by teaching kids that nothing they mess up on is their fault, we're hampering their ability to progress in life because they're now trying to blame the world for everything instead of making themselves better to account for their mistakes. So that was just kind of a random tirade that came on from this article I read, but I really do think that we need to work on getting back to a point of accountability, even with kids, because without it, there's no way for you to grow. Nothing makes you want to do better more than failure. If you fail at something that you really want to do good at, and someone points out that you failed because you weren't prepared, or because you did this wrong or this wrong, you're going to strive to be better. And if you're just told, well, it was wrong, but it was so-and-so's fault, not your fault, damn it. You're not going to have that drive to get better that you would have from blaming yourself. And that is a huge bit of advancement if you are trying to get better because you know that you messed up and it's in your power to get better, instead of thinking that it was out of your power and you have to just deal with what the world throws at you instead of progressing yourself. Anyway, back to Cloudberry Kingdom related commentary. This one isn't going too bad. It's not going the greatest, but we're at almost 600,000 right now. That's a good start. Bounce on there, get this, bounce on here. Perfect. Back up to a 12 times multiplier. If we can keep that going for a while, we're going to be in good shape for our potential million run. This one, this one, this one, go. Of course, levels are bound to get significantly harder very shortly. But if we can keep getting levels like this, I won't complain. Even this one's not so bad. I say as I almost die. Also, I've been reading a lot of pages on the SCP wiki lately, because I forgot how interesting some of them could be, and they were linked in the they were linked in the chat on the Delvers Drop forums, and it kind of got me reading them again. I still just kind of randomly scroll through and pick one, but I forgot how interesting some of them could be, and how interesting it would be if these things existed in the real world. But that is neither here nor there, because hopefully at least a good majority of the items involved in SCP Wiki will never ever come to exist in the real world, because most of them are rather horrifying. And, oh god, grr. Thought I could make it jump over that spike. Whoop. That was just really stupid of me. I knew the timing for that jump, and I messed it up. And there. Oh god, go. Yes! Come on, baby. F you, spikes. F you. Damn it! I had all the gems too. Or coins, or whatever you want to call them. Nope. I tried to go back for that gem, and it cost me my life. Yep. 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 Yeah. Sorry, I'm just making a series of random noises right here, but that was really more difficult than I thought it was going to be, I guess. And we are going to go up here. We'll find... Oop. Okay, 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 okay. Come on, you can do it, you can do it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ooh, I did not see that coming. Oh, come on. Ooh. You know what? Just keep going. Just keep going. We can make it through the level at least, even if we don't get a multiplier. And we get a multiplier increase for the level, which I believe just said 60. So we aren't doing too poorly. No. Yes, that was level 60. This is level 61. Oops. Delayed too long before my jump. Okay. Oh my god, that was a tight squeeze. That's what she said, I guess. I mean, if we're gonna go with juvenile joke making, then that's pretty much the perfect one for that. Ooh. If that bug hadn't been... I did not think those would go up at that point. Levels with a lot of spikes that are obscured by things are very difficult. Oh. Like honestly, the spikes themselves aren't bad, it's the fact that they're obscured by the other stuff going on the screen makes it very hard to keep track of which ones are going up and which ones aren't. Oh my god. That one comes up before the other one goes down, got it. God damn. This is stupid, this is risky, but I had to go for it, and we got it. Perfect. Thank you, Mr. Bouncy Ball. Yeah. I have a feeling that I've already screwed myself on this level. Yep. Yep. Oh, that block moved a lot more than I thought it was going to. Yep. I'm gonna wait for those ones to go by. Wait for that. Oh. Nope. There. There. Oh! I don't care about not getting the perfect. I just want to get through this level because it's giving me problems. Whew. Ghost, I don't care about you as long as you aren't getting in my way of full completion. Thank you. Run, 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 run. Okay, pause for a second while that laser goes up. I did that perfectly, except I didn't jump high enough right at the end. That was horrible. That was the most disappointing thing that's happened this whole run. Okay, level 67. Come on. There we go. And over. And perfect. Nice. Good, good. Please stop, laser. Oh god. Nope, nope, I messed that up. Now we want to go... No! I'm not actually sure how I'm supposed to make this one work. Bouncy ball, let's go. Okay, you know what? I took the route that didn't give me all the coins, but whatever, we made it through the level. I wasted that bouncy ball, but so be it. There are a lot of coins on this level. Okay, so now a lot of moving platforms with flame pillars. And then this one I just need to wait a couple... Oop. Not quite perfect. Oh, come on. How am I supposed to make this? Derp. Ooh. Empty Apartment, who I have played against in Infinity Wars, if you followed those videos, has just went live streaming Spelunky. One more of these. Okay, that was a lot easier than I made it out to be. We're at 890,000. We're getting close to that $1 million mark. Well, not $1 million, but million points, you know. Oh. No, 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 no. Oh, come on. Derp. Come on. Oh. This might be it, guys. This might be the end of the quest for... Oh, no, it's not going to be. It is not going to be the end of the quest for $1 million. We are still going. Perfect, 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 literally. Okay. And we need to jump. Get all those, get all those. Ooh, that was real close. Whoo! Did you guys see that? That wasn't a bouncy block. I was too distracted by the craziest survival I think we have ever had in this game. I did miss a gem there, which is unfortunate, but oh god. These spikes are in such random order. I wish I hadn't wasted another bouncy ball earlier. Oh. Okay, we can't do it. We can't do it. How about that game? Do you like that more? Me saying that I can't do it because I know I'm right? Oh, come on. Just let me make it through this level. Nope, nope, not gonna happen. Not gonna happen at all. $957,300. 957,000. Which is actually, I think, lower than my high score. So right now I'm at 82 with that. Did I have another score that was close by to that? Why aren't more scores loading? Load scores, load. I guess maybe that was my high score. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, out of the 900,000 ones, there's a whole bunch by this invisible name. Anyway, that's going to do it for today's episode of Mentos Plays Cloudberry Kingdom. I hope you enjoyed my run-through. I know I did much better than I have done prior. And I will see you on the next episode. I hope you have a wonderful day, night, whenever it may be. Later, guys.